So for that, you require an Ubuntu operating system. Uh, Few students or most of the students doesn't have a Ubuntu operating system or a Linux operating system. In that case, what we will do is we'll have a cloud platform in that they are giving the uh, cloud as an operating system. But the thing is here, it is a slow because whatever you ask for that operating system, it has to go to the cloud and then it has to connect back. Okay. So for that, what we will do in your Google search, first just type on works, WORKS, on works, ONWORKS. So here you will get OnWorks free hosting provider for Linux online. We'll go there. You can come down. Here you can see Ubuntu 20. Uh, Here Ubuntu 20 again. Okay. There are so many softwares are available. So in that one particular thing, we can go for it. Either you can, uh, if you want a Windows Online emulator, you can go it. But we are learning the Ubuntu, so we'll go for Ubuntu 20, that is run online. Okay, we'll go for run online. So here it will ask you to click a button to start to run operating system, and the operating system we are using 20.04.1 version. Start. So it will take some time to launch because it has to start your operating system. You should keep it in mind that is if you leave it as it is and if you do some other work, it will automatically shut down. Enter. I'll just close it if you all get it that you just close this one. You can see that it is reserving the hardware, selecting the operating system image, copying it, mounting the file system, and then launching your operating system. Okay, this is your operating system. If you are using a older version, that is also fine. Say for example, I'll close this and I'll take direct Ubuntu 20. That also works fine. Run online, start, enter. Okay. So here we have to run the commands. Say for example, I'm just moving the mouse. It takes some delay because it has to work with a cloud. Okay, in that I have to open a terminal to work. So for that, right click, open terminal. So you will be having a terminal here. Okay. In that, The first command we are working. Before that, you should understand what is your file system is. Okay, so what is your file system is? Either you can go here. Why I'm changing is it will take you from the desktop. If you go on the desktop and if you do a right click, so I will just go for the application and then I will type terminal. You will get the terminal. So here, this is your terminal screen. That is a home screen. What do you mean by home screen is? That means when I open File Explorer, okay, when I open File Explorer, you will get lot of options like folders, drives, and then network location. This is the File Explorer. So in the terminal also, you can get a file explorer. That means you can list down the folders and the files which are present in that path. Right now you are in some path. See, for example, if I go for one folder, I'm in a one path. Say PC, personal, embedded, some name of a folder laboratory in that one file is there. Similar way, you are in one path. In that path, what all the number of folders and the files are available. So for that, I'll just give ls. So the blue color indicates that it all are folders. Desktop is a folder, documents is a folder, downloads folder, music folder, pictures folder where you can create your files. So ls will list all the folders and the files available at particular path. Clear? So the first command for you is, I'll again type ls. But there are n number of options which is present with respect to ls. How you will get to know? Say for example, one option is I want to list all the files with all the information. Then I will say ls-a. See, you will get the all the files. Some dot files are also available, which is not being listed when you type ls. But when you type ls-a, then you will get all the details of the files. But how we will get to know for each command what all the options are available? So how you will get to know? For that, the second command is man. Man followed by the name of the command. Okay, man is a command which gives you information about other commands. So the man followed by, I want to see what all the operations or what all the options which is available with command called ls. So you will get a complete details. What details you got? The ls command is a list directory content. It will list the information about the files, that is the current directory by default. Sort the entries alphabetically if none of -c, f, t, u, v, capital S, u, x, nor -sort is specified. That means if you are using these options, it will sort and give in an alphabetical way. Say for example, I am using -a. Previously, I have used this -a now. So what is this -a? Do not ignore entries starting with dot. That means if a files are started with dot, that also you are supposed to show it. Similar way, there are n number of options. Say -c, that is a capital C, list the entries by column. Hyphen D represents list directories themselves, not their content. And hyphen F do not sort, enable hyphen AU, disable hyphen LS hyphen filler. So there are n number of options which are available with LS. Hyphen S sort by file size largest first. Hyphen small s means print the allocated size of the each file in the block. So we'll try that. Even you can see the time of creation with hyphen T and the modification. Hyphen capital X sort alphabetically by entry extension. So there are a lot of options which is available from ls command. So how to go out from this manual page? Man represents your manual page. I want to come out from this manual page. In that case, colon Q. Okay, I'll just go back again. Man ls colon 2 means quit. You will come out of that man page. Now we'll try the option whatever we have seen. ls hyphen s. See the size ls capital S. You will get the folders. Okay, so that is available here. So this is how you can make use of ls commands. Any doubt regarding ls and the man? Any doubts? Any doubt, guys? No. Okay. So next we will go for the next command. The next command is make directory. I want to create a directory here, like a desktop is a directory. Directory in the sense it is a folder. In our Windows, we will call it as a folder, and in the Linux, we will call it as a directory. So I want to create a directory. How to create a directory? By using the command called mkdir, that is a make directory, mkdir, followed by your usn. Okay, I'll just use an usn. Okay, so I'll give enter. The USN folder or USN directory is created. How I will get to know USN is created in this path? Can somebody tell me how I will get to know whether the directory or a folder called USN is created here?
Ma'am,
Answer the question.
ls command.
Yes. So ls commands, what it will do, it will show all the directories. So if I give ls, it should show me that whether USN is created. Obviously, see, USN is created here. Previously, it was not there. Now it is got created. How it is got created? By using mkdir command. Next, I want to go inside the directory. In the Windows, you will just double click, you will go inside the directory. But how you will do it with respect to the Ubuntu? So in that, we have a one more command called cd cd is the directory name usn. See, there is a difference between directory and the file. USN is a directory. Okay. So it is a folder. Directory means it's a folder. So cd usn, I will enter. You can see that the path has been changed. Previously, we were in the home, I'll tell you later. I have entered into the folder name called USN, what I have created previously. I have entered into the folder name called USN, that is a directory name. Now, in the next thing, what I will do is, I'll want to come out from this. I want to come out from this directory. I want to go for a original directory. Okay, so how you will come out from the one particular directory? Then cd space double dot. Okay, so I want to come out from a particular directory means I'll use cd space double dot. Enter. See, you have came out from the directory called USN. Okay, so I'll just repeat. CD USN you will enter into the directory. CD double dot you will come out from the directory. So CD USN I'll take. Okay. Next. Next thing is I have to create a file. Presently I will create txt file by using the command called nano or gedit. If you are familiar, you can use gedit. If you want to learn something to work in the terminal, use nano. Nano space file name. File name dot txt. Text file the extension is txt. C file the extension is .c. C++ the extension is .cpp. So for the different file you will have an extension. Based on the extension it will decide what type of file need to be created. Now I'll just give enter. You have opened a one editor. It is something like your notepad. Whatever you want you can type it. I will just type hello embedded class. Okay. So this is the content. I will add it in your text file. So I want to save it or I want to come out of it. How you will come out? You can see in the down there are a lot more options. The one option is Control X will exit. So I will just type Control X. It will ask you whether you want to save the modified buffer. Y represents yes, N represents no. So I'll give Y to save it. I'll just type save. It will ask you whether the file name to write it as file underscore name dot txt. Yes, I want to do that. So just give enter. It has created the file. I have added something and then I came out. I will repeat. I want to use the already given the command. Just I will use upper arrow. So it will take me to the previous command whatever I have done. Enter. So here I want to write one more. Hello second laboratory. Okay. Next I want to save it and then exit, that is control X, Y for yes, enter to come out from that file. So this is how we have created. Now I want to see whether this file is created or not. How to do that one? Again, you can just say ls. You can see that file name and file underscore name dot text has been created. Next thing is I just want to see whether what is the content in this particular file. It is something like a preview. I want to see what is the content in this particular file. So for that I will use the command called cat file underscore name dot txt, and I'll just give enter. It will show the content of the file in the terminal itself. See, it will show the content of the file in the terminal itself by using the command called cat. If you want to get the complete information, go for man cat, man page, that is a manual page, man cat. Enter, see cat, concatenate the files and print on the standard output. That's it. So how to come out? Colon Q. We will come out from that man or a manual page. Next what is the command? PWD. PWD is presently I am in some path. I want to get to know what is the path here. So for that the PWD, enter. So where you are? You are in home, in that on box, in that USN. Say for example, I will come out from this USN directory. Now I will type pwd. See, the path has been changed. You are in home onwards. That's it. So the pwd will give you the present directory path. Why you require? So assume that I want to copy a file from one particular directory to another directory. I don't know the path of it. Then you can just see pwd. Okay, so I'll just go inside US. Okay, so next thing is I want to move a one file to another location. See, here I want to do that one. So for that, what I will do, I will create a one more folder, say USN1, and if you see, okay, mkdir USN1. Okay, in that, if you just say ls, you will get to know two folders. One is USN, another one is USN1. In the USN, you have a file name called file underscore name.txt. Can I move that from the USN to USN1? How to do that one? I can use the command called move to move a file. So here I'll just give the, okay. So how to copy or how to move? You know the path, right? You know the path. So I'll use that path to move. So I will just give the command mu move. Move. I have a file in, okay, I have a file in home on works. See, I haven't written this. I'll just say onw. Afterwards, none of the file is there. So if I just give the tab, you will get the complete. Next, in the USN, then here I have a file underscore name dot text. Should be moved to USN1. So how you will do that? Slash home slash on works slash in which folder we are supposed to move. That is USN1 backslash enter. It has been moved. How we will check? cd USN1 enter, give ls enter. So you can see that Previously it was in USN. Now it is moved to USN 1. This is, I will pause for a moment, have a look on this. Sir, hi. You look. Okay. So, any doubts? So, next we'll move on to one more command, clear. See, there are a lot of junks are available on my terminal. I want to clear everything. So, what I will do, I will just give clear. Enter. It will clear my complete script. The command is clear. C-L-E-A-R. Clear. Enter. It will give you the complete script. Clear script. Next, I have moved it, but I want to copy. Okay, I want to do a copy. I want to keep one copy and then I have to do a
Ma'am,
yeah.
ma'am, the command for moving is move or MV, ma'am.
MV.
So M, then home on, then the file, txt file to the next folder. Am I right, ma'am?
One thing. Move. This is this is one folder path, correct?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
this is another folder path where I'm just moving means I don't want to give the file name.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Got it, ma'am. Thank you.
Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Next is a copy. Copy means I should have the present file that I have to give a keep a one copy and then copy to another folder. So for that CP again I'll just go with a home on works. So if you have done typing mistake it won't take on works. Next USN1 I have the file. The file name is file underscore name dot txt. Next hyphen home on works USN slash. Here I'm copying it. You are copying means you should provide a file name. Correct. So file 2.txt. So I'm copying file underscore name dot txt which is present in USN to file 2.txt. I will enter. Just to check whether it is created or not, I'll go to that folder. How you go? Come back. ls. See, you are in USN. ls. And if you want to see whether it is copied properly, cat file.txt, it has been got copied. So there is a difference between move and copy. Move means it will move the files. Copy means it will keep one copy and then move the files. The next command is ch mode. Ch mode
Excuse me,
is,
ma'am.
yeah,
One small thing, ma'am. Actually, no need to do cd dot dot. Even dot dot will work to go back.
just
Uh,
dot dot.
yes, it will go back.
No,
Hmm. Okay, in mine it is. And control L also should clear the terminal. No need to type CLEAR.
okay, control L, fine, yeah,
Yeah, that's all.
okay. Then we'll go for the next command, ch mode. Assume that I have a one file. Okay, I'll just take a file. Okay, I want to see the what I can say the options which is present, whether it is a writable or whether it is a readable or whether it is an executable file, then I have to check that and then I want to change it. That is how I can do it with the Ubuntu. Can somebody tell me?
Ma'am, could you please repeat the question, ma'am?
I want to see the permissions of one particular file. Okay, I'll just do that one. See here, I have given a command called ls-l, which says that, see, there are three options, that is executable read write, executable read write, executable read write, and this is a complete information about that file. It is only a read and write file. It is only a read and write file. Say for example, I'll create a one more file, nano. So nanofile.exe. I'll create it. Okay, I'll just type something, Control X, file. This is an exe file. Now again I'll use the same command, ls-l. Can you see any difference? No, you cannot see any difference here. But I want to convert this as an executable file. So how I can convert or how I can give the permissions to convert a file to an executable file? How to do that? So here you have to understand here first hyphen. Again, I'll indicate that first hyphen indicates it is a file. If it is being changed to D, it indicates it is a directory. If it is changed to I, or sorry, L, it indicates it is a link. How to get that one? Say cd, I'll go back and then ls-l. You can see that all these are directory, that's why it gives D. These two files are not directory, that's why it is a dash. Dash represents it is a file. Next, you will be having RWX. RWX. Sometimes you will get X here. Okay, RW. If dash is there, then it is just a file. If X is there, it is an executable file. Okay. Next, again, you have RWZ. It is a read write file of a particular member. If it is rw dash, it is a read write file of an owner. So this is a read write file of both owner and also member. Member in the sense you will have a different logins in your operating system. For every operating system, uh, each login we will call it as a members. For that particular member you have a permission of read and write. According to this, I can say that this dash represents it is a file, rw dash represents it is a read write for the owner, rw dash again represents it is a read write of the member also, that is both are having an access. Again you have r dash dash, so that represents read write and for a other user also. That means here w is not there, means other users can only read this and they cannot write the file. Now we'll see the another option of executable file. How to do that one? So I will change that path. Okay. By using the command. Okay. First, I'll get into that. USN here ls. So here I'll make ch more. Here there are three options. O for, okay, space. If it is an O, represents it is for a particular user. Okay, first I will just say ls hyphen l. So for the particular user, what it is there? It is only read. It is not read and write. I want to give the permission for that. Chmod O hyphen R W X or sorry, O O O plus W. File name is, I'll just say file.exe. Now I'll just give icon X. So what you can see previously it was R dash, now it became RW. So for the users also they can write it. Previously they don't have that permission, now they have this permission. Next, if I want to remove that, what I will do? So previously what I have done plus, now what I will do? I'll do minus. Now again I will check, it is got removed. Plus means it will add, minus means it will remove. So I want to give an executable thing for G. G represents a group. First is owner, second RWX is group, third is for user. So plus X. That is, I will convert that to an executable file. You can see that the color is being changed. So any executable file will be colored with a green color. Folders will be blue, files will be white. You can see that it is converted to green. Why? Because it becomes RWX for the group. So our first RWX is for the owner, next RWX is for the group, next RWX is for the user. Now you can compare that. Previously X was not there, now X is present. Why? Because I have added this as a permission. So chmod will provide you for changing the permissions for a particular folder. Next is a GCC. GCC means what? If you are having a C file, it has to compile it. Shall we try? Okay, I want the, the inputs from you people. First, I'll write C file dot C file dot C. Okay, tell me the steps. The chat box. Write a simple step for hello world. How to compile the program. So what should be the header file? Ash include stdio.h. Next, into main, open bracket, close bracket. Since it has an int, I will be having return 0, that. Next, print, printf or print. So printf hello world expansion colon close bracket semicolon. So this is a simple C program which you can do it with respect to C to check whether compiler works or not. This is very important because most of the programs we are compiling and most of the Linux programs are the C programs. You should understand this step. So next I want to save this and exit this file. How to do that? Control X, Y for saving it and then enter. Okay. So you have this file right now. I want to compile this code. Can somebody tell me what is the command I want to compile this code?
GCC.
GCC followed by
File name dot extension.
file 1.c, then
Hash, sorry, hyphen.
hyphen, next
Oh.
O, good, then executable file name. Say I'll just give hello file. So it will compile the program and it will create an executable file called hello underscore file. Executable file doesn't have here uh, extension. So GCC is not present. Previously it was present.
You got to
Okay.
install it since this is
Okay.
a new system.
Okay. If you install it, it will take a time, so I will not go into that case. So if you install it, you will get an executable file, and if you want to run that executable file, just give dot slash hello underscore file. It will execute and it will tell you. 1 second, I'll just take another version on Box Linux terminal, genome terminal. Okay, run control, start. You can select the 16 version. It will have a GCC. I have tested this. So what you can do is you can directly go for onworks qmu. Okay, you can write qmu and then go for this qmu arm and then select run in Ubuntu. You will get that. That version you will get it 16.04. That will have your inbuilt GCC. Yeah, GCC is present in Ubuntu 16 version. So what I will do, I'll create cd usn. I'll create a directory mkdir usn cd usn nano file 1.tx dot c. I'll copy the code. Okay, the copy code is not allowing. So what I'll do, I'll create the code itself. Hash include stdio.h int name return 0 and 0, enter, printf hello world slash n double quote close semicolon. So this is my program. I'll just save it, Control X.
Madam, parentheses are not given to the main
Yeah,
function.
pardon?
Parentheses is not given to the main function, madam. After
Oh, okay, okay. Yes, enter. Fine. If I come out from that edit terminal, what happens is I should follow the procedure Control X, Y and enter. Then I have to enter it and then I have to change the program. In the middle, you cannot do that. So this is your file right now. Then I'll use GCC file 1.c hyphen o. I'll just give hello file and I'll give enter. So you can see that if you give ls, you will have a file. You can see there is a green color. The green color represents it's an executable file. How you will execute the file? Dot slash hello underscore file. You will get the output. So this is how you can compile your C programs in the Ubuntu. So what is the next command? Next command is df. Df will see how much the free disk space you have. If you want, you can try out. Df will give you, see, it is giving you what all the external devices have been connected. It will be helpful for your next set of experiments. So the file system you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7 file system. If you are inserting USB, even though it is hardware, Ubuntu will detect it as a file system. If you are inserting a CD, even though it is an CD hardware, it will detect it as a file system. So you should understand that here the file system is, it is a space which is given for one particular hardware. So what are the, how much space it has been taken, how much it has been used, and what is available, the percentage of use, and how it is got mounted. For example, USB will be mounted as slash there slash something else. So that is the name it will give. So each device will be mounted in a different way. That complete information you will get it with respect to the command called df. Next, I want to zip or unzip a file. For that, I'll use a tar command. So assume that I have a file1.c. I want to zip that file. So how you will zip that file? I'll use a tar option -cf. It will zip with the extension .tar. Have you ever saw like when you're downloading, it will ask you whether I have to download it in terms of tar file or a zip file. So tar usually supports for the Ubuntu and zip usually supports for the uh, Windows. So if you want to use a zip in the Ubuntu, you can go for gzip. So we'll try for the tar file. Tar -cf, it will compress. -cf option will compress. Here, file called file1 dot. So I'll just take an option. Okay. Tar, and the file is this. Yeah. Compress dot tar file. Tar, which one you have to compress? File1 dot. It will be compressed. If you give ls, you have compressed file which contains file1 dot. I want to extract that. How I will extract? Again, I can use star command and then hyphen xvf. X represents your extracting, sorry, X represents your extracting, X, V, F, V represents recursively. Like in that file you have a folder, in that folder you have again the file. Recursively you will extract all the files which is present in the folders and subfolders. XCF, COM, yeah, it has got extracted. Now if I give ls, you can see that the file is got extracted. Assume I want to extract in another name. I'll give F5 to you just give extract. That's it. There is a one more command called a gzip. Gzip, it is something like your Windows. Gzip will compress the file and gunzip will uncompress the file. We'll just check whether it is available here or not. Gz. I'll give a first two letters of a command and then I'll type a tab. If it is available, it will be listed. Yes, gzip is available. So you have to try gzip and gunzip to compress and extract the file. The basic instructions I'll give you. The batches will be shared with you by end of the day. So for particular batches, what you are supposed to do is I will be online in the Google Chrome. If sorry, in the classroom, if A section batch is there, I will log in the A section batch with a Google Meet. If it is a B section, I will log in with a B section Google Meet link on that particular time. You just try out in OnWorks. If it is working, fine. If it is not working, then what you are supposed to do is you can log into that Google Meet. You can share your screen that I am facing the problem over here and then I will resolve that. Okay, this is what you are supposed to do it. I will repeat. Say for example, Monday morning you have a A2 batch. That A2 batch students have to work at that particular time. I will be online on that particular time for A section Google Meet link. If you are having any problem, you can connect to that Google Meet link. You can share your screen and tell me that this is the problem, madam, I am facing it. Okay, I will resolve the problem. So first week we will go with in this manner. Along with that, from the Monday, I am going to share a quiz which contains all the 17 questions, 17 commands. You have to give a brief introduction, like one sentence, what that command will do, and one example. Say, for example, GCC. What is an example? GCC file.c-o file, and then the expected output, what you may get from this command, that you are supposed to write it on that quiz. The quiz is a short answer. You have to write each and every command. That thing should be completed by that end of the day. Say for example, Monday A2 batch students will have a embedded lab. The quiz they have to complete by end of the Monday only. They cannot carry further. So after 1 week, I will freeze out that quiz and then I will mark with respect to each of the students. Any doubts? Any doubts? No? Okay, fine. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Yes?
Ma'am,